Can I ask you, your research with the transmutations of radioactive cesium,
including this, yes, also.
Have you been able to implement this to apply it to the Chernobyl region and to help clean up?
Yes, and Chernobyl and also Fukushima area. We plan to apply our results in Fukushima area. We have now the discussion on this subject with some Japanese organizers of such deactivation system.
Now, how would you begin to apply this to that area? Like, would you spread a solution on the ground, or?
Yes, the main idea it is using such cultures, such micro association for cleaning, for deactivation, for the decontamination of soil in the area from such danger isotopes like cesium-137, of course.
Mm-hmm. So you would just basically put this solution or material in the ground and monitor how the cesium disappeared.
Yes. It is very important, of course, because cesium it is very dangerous isotope. 30 years of life it is very long, but it is very interesting that such phenomena maybe take place in nature, independent from man. Because in the Chernobyl area, in some very small regions, the process of accelerated deactivation takes place. It's absolutely far from understanding for expert in radiobiology. But if it is possible such application of transmutation by biology system, it's clear. In this case, it is possible using such effect in large masштаб for all territory, not only for the small districts.
So you believe that biological transmutations occur naturally in the Earth environment?
Believe or not believe, it is impossible. I am a scientist. For me, most important is the result of correctly experiments and the correctly calculation. But first of all, it's correct experiment. If the experiment is correct, result is clear and also correct, so it is possible. Correct or believe or not believe, it's not related to science.
When did you first try this in the Chernobyl region?
What is,
When did you first try to use this process in the Chernobyl region?
It is not simple because process of Chernobyl area, I'm scientist from university. I'm not from industry, from environment system, so university. But in this area there is special system of regulation. It is not simple for me as a scientist, as professor of university.
And you say that you're going to work with the Japanese to try to reduce radioactivity in Fukushima.
Yes.
How will that proceed? How will you do this?
Usually we have contacted by the different scientific conferences, scientific meeting, and I have suggest such idea. I have applied some materials and I'm waiting for the results.
You've taken some samples of the Earth and applied this process that you have to some samples of Earth.
From Fukushima area?
Yeah.
No,
not yet.
No, of course no. But I think now the result of independent investigation of the isotopic composition on the territory immediately, for example, Fukushima. It is approximately the same as the Chernobyl area.
Would this process be able to clean up some low-level radioactive water by just pouring some of this solution into radioactive storage water tanks?
Yes.
And it would just.
This effect is most simple application of this effect to water solution, because we have conducted all our experiments on the water soluted cesium by application of special microbiology association. It's an absolutely similar process.
How soon do you feel that this technology could be applied to the radioactive waste problem on our planet? How soon?
Yes, of course. It's not a universal solution, of course, because there are different kind of radioactive waste. It's very active waste immediately from nuclear reactors. There is a waste of medial activity, but there are many volume of low level radioactivity water. It is many tens million tons. Such method of biology cleaning may be especially very useful for cleaning of low of radioactive water with low activity and for radioactive pollution on the soil in the area of any nuclear accidents. It's not universal, of course.
Were you surprised when you first discovered this effect of biological transmutation?
Surprise for me?
Yes.
No. It is because we have firstly observed such experiment like in not living system but with low efficiency, and was idea it is possible for biology system because from our point of view such process is pure physical process, but such process is accelerated by a specific of biology system. A specific is following. It is a non-stationary growth. It is a adaptation for different environment conditions, so on. So it is pure physical process, but catalyzed by some properties of growing biological system. It is not a surprise for us because it was result was in our plans. We hope for success from the beginning of our experiment.
Well, thank you for your work. I wish you the greatest success.
Thank you so.
Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you.